Spring football is in the air, and the majority of our local teams are hitting the practice fields to get a jump on preparing for the grinder that is high school football this fall. That includes these guys, our defending champions, the Raines Vikings and the Mandarin Mustangs. This week we caught up with our title-holding teams to see how they're wiping the slate clean in hopes for another championship run. The first of which, the Mandarin Mustangs, coming off their historic run, Bobby Ramsey and company are approaching unfamiliar territory. Being that 2018 was their first title, they've only been the hunters. Now they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor and take on their new role as the hunted.
Well, right now it's just about having the best spring we can. A lot of new pieces, a lot of guys that did a great job last year for us, and just, we're behind some older players, and now, 18 guys now have an opportunity to step into more key roles than what they were last year. So really and truly, it's just about building this year's group, and repeating and all that's just really not something we're worried about right now.
They'll be welcoming some new district opponents due to the district shakeup for 2019. Joining Class 8A will be Nease, Oakleaf, and Bartram Trail. 3 more teams to go along with their longtime district rival, the Sandalwood Saints, to compete for the top spot in the top district.
Well, Bartram, we've been playing the last couple of years in the Kickoff Classic, so there's some familiarity there. Oakleaf and Nease, we've been able to see them on film a little bit. But, until you're actually on the field with somebody, you don't really know exactly what it's like to go against them. We were in a tough district last year. We had 3 playoff teams, and Sandalwood missed it, and they were really good.
From unfamiliar to very familiar territory, the Raines Vikings will be back on the defense as they go for the three-peat. There's been a lot of chatter around town from rival schools about taking them down. The Lee Generals, well, they've defeated them both seasons. That resulted in a title. It's nothing that head coach Durand Wiley has not heard before. He knows that in order to be the best, you've got to beat the best.
I just tell them to be competitive. Each year, each team is different, and there's some great teams in the area. I looked at the schedule the other day and I saw, we have some great challenges, some teams that are coming back with great experience. But we have to just be us, be the best Raines, and that's what we'll do. We won't worry about teams outside of, us. We'll just do us, work on us, and hopefully we get better.
They'll have to do it with a new host of characters, as some of the leaders from last year's team, including running back Brandon Marshall, well, they're no longer with the program.
He set the model and the example of how it should be done, and we've had guys watching. And so hopefully they've been watching and studying his habits, his work ethic, to see can they mimic what he does. And we got a few guys out here, it's a battle with those guys, again, because all of them fighting for the job to see can they replace him.
It will be very interesting to see how the fall shakes up. New opponents, new championship locations, but the mission remains the same for these 2 teams as well as the rest: championship or bust.